Much better. How is it going, folks? It's been a while, probably a few months now, but since the last video, I've been on a really cool trip on Route 66 with Adventure Cycling as a tour leader. And we rode from Chicago all the way back to Santa Monica here. I just wanted to share with you a video of the first leg of the trip, which is of me traveling to South Dakota, Minnesota, Chicago, and then eventually finishing off at the state of Illinois. As you can see with most videos that I take when I'm on these trips, I take a lot of shots in the beginning. As the days wear on and I get busier, I start forgetting to shoot, and so you'll have missing spots here and there. So just a fair bit of warning, it's not continuous, it's not complete, it is how it happened, and that's that. Without further ado, check it out. Well, today is September 3rd, 2018, and I am one day away from going on an airplane and flying into Rapid City, South Dakota. The plan is to pick up the van and the trailer and drive it to Minneapolis and then to Chicago to start our Route 66 tour. So even before all that, I'm actually going to have to make it over to my sister's place. And it's probably going to take a good, 4 hours to get there. I'm riding my e-bike along with the train ride. And there's a bunch of stuff I need to take with me because she only took my large luggage, so all my carry-on I need to grab with me since I was using it last night. But essentially, my bike made it over to Minneapolis over with my partner, and yeah, I think we're all set in terms of what logistics around that. But now it's just getting me over there and see how it goes. I made it to Chino Hills. Yep, took the train all the way through Azusa and I rode the 20 plus mile, but Strava didn't capture the entire route. A lot of zigzag all the way through. Done it a couple of times, but this time was actually not bad. It was kind of fun with the electric bike. Didn't have to struggle up those hills as much. But yep, now I'm here, away from home. Gonna get ready to get on the plane tomorrow afternoon. But right now we are going to get more boba, since I don't think I'll be able to get boba on the road through the Midwest. Or Asian food, that for that matter. So getting all my Asian food fix for the last couple of days here. Rapid City, South Dakota, second time here, and the flight was pretty good. No delays. Got here just in time, as expected. It's a little after 7 p.m. and I think I see the van. There she is, the van. That's the airport, really tiny airport. All right, I don't know where I'm gonna go now. Probably drive a couple hours and see how I feel, get some food, drive out of Rapid City and head east.
I was thinking about the bands. I was thinking about
folks, today is, what is today? September 5th, 2018. And I am in the town of Murdo, South Dakota. It's roughly about 400 miles away from my destination over in Minnesota. And actually, I should probably get gas. That's probably a good idea. All right, we are at a rest stop right now. I'm maybe about 200 miles away from my final destination. Yeah, I'm already half a tank, and it's only been maybe about 100 miles. I think the headwind is taking its toll on the gas mileage. I just stepped out, and yeah, I'm stepping right into headwind. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but oh well. I guess it's just one of those things that you gotta deal with on the road. So keep chugging on. Good morning. It is September 7th, 2018. So I am riding into Minneapolis. We're gonna try to do 50 miles today. It's part of the 50 challenge, 50 miles in 50 states. So gonna check off Minnesota today is really my plan. And yeah, we're gonna do the Grand Loop, right? Grand Rounds, yes, Grand Loop. Yeah, it sounds about the same. But yeah, the hope is to knock it out this morning and then relax for the rest of the afternoon and night. So let's get to some riding footage. It is 2:25 and we just finished the Grand Rounds. I keep on messing up the name. But yeah, the Grand Rounds, about 30 some odd miles around Minneapolis and St. Paul. It's a loop. Yeah, really beautiful scenic trails. Got to see a very diverse range of neighborhoods and stuff. So now we are heading back to the trail we came in from, which is about, 15 miles, 16 miles back home. So we still have that, but at least we did the Grand Rounds and finished that. Oh, good morning. Today is September 9th, 2018. It is the first day of our tour, and we're in Joliet, Illinois. I spent the whole day yesterday driving down here. Originally, we were going to drive the van and the trailer into Chicago and park it at a truck marshalling place, but I thought that was going to be, which was 4 miles away from the hostel. So instead, what we decided to do was go to our destination on day number 2, which is here, and drop off the trailer, and then we're going to drive the van in. And so that's what's the plan for today. Get some shopping done, and then from there get ready for our orientation meeting for our Route 66 tour. And so that's what's going to happen today. So it's officially day 1. There's the van. in the trailer, man.
Hey, it's me again. I didn't have footage of the orientation meeting of us meeting the riders, and so it's just a lot of craziness that was happening that day. Had to drive into Chicago, had to set up the orientation meeting, had to meet with the folks, and all that just got in the way of filming. And so just wanted to kind of pop in here to let you know what's going on so we can move on to the next day.
Okay, today is September 10th, 2018. This is the start of our Route 66 bike tour. All our riders are gone. I'm actually here giving them a little bit of space so they can ride and on their own. Essentially, the plan for today is to go down south of Chicago and then eventually make it out to a town called Joliet. Yeah, before that, I'm just gonna do a little bit of sightseeing around town here. One priority is just to make sure I get the Route 66 sign, the begin sign, and start from there. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I am at about mile number 20, riding through some of South Chicago. You know how when you're listening to the news and they tell you all these negative things that's going on in the area? Well, none of that is really true. Of course, obviously it's in broad daylight and everything, but never really felt like I was in any kind of danger or anything. I did get to go on a lot of amazing bike trails. I'm at the Burnham cycle trails, Greenway, I guess. Been on these trails predominantly, and then we get on the streets in Chicago, but there's like bike lanes and sharrows and a lot of good infrastructure to kind of tell drivers that cyclists are on the road. I think I have about 40 more miles, but decided to just take a break right over here at the park behind me.
Hey again, this is probably the last time you'll see me interrupting this video for right now. So for whatever reason, I don't take videos while I am in camp. I just don't want to have a camera in front of our rider's face, especially if they didn't sign up for it. So instead, I've taken pictures, which is not as obtrusive. And so here's like a sample picture that I took of a map meeting that we had on the first day after we got to camp. If you notice, in this first day of riding out of Chicago, I took a lot of different, video points. So that's as good as it gets. I may do a little bit of this and that, but for the most part, the rest of these videos are going to be just me using my GoPro, or it's just a various shot. I don't get off my bike to set up any shots, and I know I should, and that's actually something I need to work on in future videos. I'm going to set up more shots and be more creative and stretch my creativity muscle. So let me get you back to the rest of the video.
Hey guys, today is September 11th, 2018, and today I am driving. We're planning to get into a town called Pontiac. Yeah, there's a couple of points of interest that I'm not going to be able to see. Just trying to get into camp. Ran all the errands, got groceries, and now I am on my way into camp to drop off the trailer by our allotted time, which is around 2 p.m. Yesterday's ride was fantastic. Probably saw some of that earlier. Mainly trail riding, and then got into camp with everybody arriving relatively had a good time. So hope you're enjoying this view. I know I'm not probably not filming as much as I could, but I'm trying my best. You know, doing work and filming and editing and all that stuff does take some time, so I'll try to get that out there as soon as I can, whenever I have time to work on it. So, all right, talk to you later. All right, guys, today is September 12th, 2018. I am here in the town of Chenoa, which is about 13 miles away from where we were in Pontiac, Illinois. In this town, it actually is along Route 66, so I've been riding for about a little over an hour. Yeah, 2-lane road, lots of trucks on it. Got to negotiate, you know, you versus the truck and oncoming traffic, but for the most part, it's been okay. Last night we stayed over at the Livingston County, the Livingston County AG 4-H campground. Really beautiful spot with oak trees, and we had a pavilion, but there were acorns on these oak trees, so they were making a lot of noise when they hit the top of the pavilions and the buildings and whatnot. So once in a while I would wake up because of that, but had better camping, you know, opportunities. And of course you can still hear the highway, which is 55, which parallels the 66 over where we're at right now. So far so good. All our riders are doing pretty good, so I'm pretty sure they're well ahead of me right now. The idea is to make it all the way up to Atlanta, Illinois. Where's the party? Hello.
Oh my God!
Never fear, I'm here. How you guys
Well,
doing?
you know what? If we met these different
September 14th, 2018. I'm in the town of Farmersville. It's been about 20 miles of riding. We were at the town of Chatham overnight. Stayed at a RV park called the Double J RV. Pretty good, a lot of really good campground. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of that, and I didn't have footage of yesterday, so apologies for that. As you know, these tours are pretty darn busy with people and helping out folks that are in need of help. And so today is my riding day. Yesterday was my shopping day. Also got oil change for the van, which was needed, and we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the trip, which is really good news. It's going to be about 55 miles today. We're going to ride into a town called Mount Olive, Litchfield as well, which is really, there's a lot of cool historical spots there. And then on to New Douglas for the overnight campground. That way? Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.